Christmas! My name is Michael Pickett, and welcome to Learn How to Paint in Acrylics. Well, today's lesson will be a country road snow scene. It'll be a lot of fun. Well, let's go to my studio and I'll show you how it's done. Hello, we're here at my studio, and we're finishing up the drawing of the country road snow scene. Now we'll take our white, black, and a touch of blue, and we're going to mix up a lot of that and put it onto the side. But now we're going to take it with our number 10 brush, and we're going to cover that whole canvas. We're going to take our sock, and we're going to lightly wipe away the paint so that the pencil shows through. Now we'll take our white, yellow, and hooker's green together and our number 10 brush, and we'll dab the paint in between those trees. We'll mix burnt sienna black and hooker's green. We'll use our 0 brush. We'll paint in the tree trunks and get those all placed in there. We'll add the trees on the other side. And we'll fill in the bottom of the trees. We'll mix our black and hooker's green together. We'll use the fan brush to dab up and down, creating the branches of the trees. We're going to add a little more black in with our hooker's green. We can use our zero brush, and we're going to fill in all the tree trunks that are in the front. And that'll set the branches that are in the back to the back. We're going to stay with our zero brush and do some detail on the tree limbs. Go back and forth from right to left. And we'll just put them in at random, and we'll fill it in. We'll make those trees look like real trees. Now we'll take black with hooker's green, but more hooker's green than black. We're going to use our fan brush. We're going to go lightly over the top of that, creating branches in the front of the trees. Now we're going to take our black and our hooker's green together, but mostly black, and we're going to put tree trunks in front of the branches, and that'll bring it out. Remember the white, black, and the touch of blue mixture that we put together? We're going to call that snow gray. We're going to place snow gray into the road using our number 2 brush. Add white and yellow together with our number 2 brush, and we're going to put in the background. Our hooker's green with yellow and white. We're going to put in the foliage, which all has to be lighter because it's in the distance. We want to set it back. We'll add the white to the top for the sky. Now we'll just kind of highlight it here and there and fill it. we'll add burnt sienna and a touch of black to the blue for the tire tracks that are in the road. We're using our number 2 brush. We're going to go back and forth, and we're just going to fill that in. We're going to use our 0 brush for the detail. We're going to dab the black and brown together. We're going to add some of the rocks. We're going to add the rocks to the left side of the road. Got our number 2 brush. We're going to take basically the same blend and we're going to fill it in. Now we'll add our burnt sienna and a touch of black to the blue. We're just going to fill in the side of the road using our number 10 brush. Now using our number 10 brush, we're going to detail the tracks with a little more black and burnt sienna. Now we're going to put in the tire tread onto the road. By taking the snow gray and lightly putting it over the tire tracks, we're going to mix black and hooker's green together, and we're going to use a fan brush for the grass and the tree branches. First of all, we'll just fill in the grass. Now we'll add that onto the tree branches in front on the left side. Now we'll use our snow gray on the fan brush. We'll go over the top of the grass. But since the snow is on top of the grass, that's where it's going to sit. Now we'll take that same snow gray and we'll add onto the trees. Just to highlight it here and there. You don't want to overdo it. We'll switch over to our 0 brush. We're going to add a little bit of white in with our snow gray, and we're going to frame in some of the tire tracks. And we'll create little bit ridges of snow. We use our zero brush, and we're going to mix white and yellow together. We're going to put in the sunlight reflecting onto the snow. We'll add a little more there. We'll just bring it over. At your photograph to see where the reflection of sunlight is on the road, and just go ahead and place it in there. Fourth, now add a little snow around the pothole. Add more sunlight onto the snow on the side. Add it to the tire tracks. Now for the potholes and other detail, use a burnt sienna black and a touch of white with your zero brush. and lightly place it into where the potholes are. Now detail using a combination of snow gray, white, yellow, and burnt sienna. Go back and forth between colors. Blend and highlight using white, yellow, and your number 2 brush. We're making the sunlight really soft. We're just blending it in. And your number 2 brush, and we're going to lightly go in between. We're going to bring out the sunlight by highlighting it with the snow gray. See how that makes it look flat and sets it down into the snow? We'll go back and forth between colors for detail using our 0 brush. Add a little more detail into the trees in the background. We'll take a little bit of snow gray and we'll add a little bit of detail into the road. We'll add a little bit of white and yellow and we'll detail it here and there. Now we'll add black and burnt sienna together and we'll put into the tire tracks. Add a little bit of white and we'll highlight it on to the right side of the road. Basically just back and forth, just doing detail. Bring out the tire tracks using white, snow gray with your fan brush. Ridges into the snow. Now we'll mix black and hooker's green together. Use your fan brush for the tree branches on the left hand side. We'll just fill that in. Snow on the tree branches using snow gray. We'll put that on your fan brush. Just lightly put that in. You see how that brings it forward? Now we'll put snow on the tree branches. Highlight with a little white and yellow and snow gray using your fan brush. We'll highlight the branches with a little white and yellow. So just lightly add that to accent it, to bring it out a little bit. See how that pulls it out? Just highlight it with a little yellow and white with a little bit of snow gray with the fan brush. Now we'll add burnt sienna, black, hooker's green, and white. We'll use our number 0 brush and we'll put in the last minute details, like putting in the branches of the trees, we'll touch up some of the light in behind the trees, add some black and brown together. We'll just kind of put the branches in and just fill it in, a little bit of detail here and there. We'll add a little more to the pothole to bring that out. Add a little more into the tire tracks. See how that brings that out and sets it down flat? Now we'll sign our painting. Now that the painting's signed, we'll go ahead and paint the edges of the canvas so that you can hang it on the wall without a frame. Now this is only optional. There we go. Country Road Snow Scene. Hello, we're back. Now that's how you do a country road with snow for Christmas. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope that you've enjoyed the show, and I will see you next time. You have a great day. Bye.